Carolyn Luhning is, I hope I'm saying your last name, Luhning?
Luhning, yep.
Is a manager of communications with the Boys and Girls Club. She's a representative over there. You've been doing it for 3 years now.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to get involved with the Boys and Girls Club of Calgary?
I think because I've always been an advocate for young people. Maybe I didn't know that originally, but before that I worked in the arts and I worked in children's theater. And I think I always have tried to advocate for those who don't have a voice. And so at Boys and Girls Clubs of Calgary, it's important to me to raise the awareness of the great work that we're doing at the agency, that our staff are doing on a day-to-day basis, and the success of our kids through that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you know how many kids in our city actually end up using Boys and Girls Club?
Oh, off the top of my head right this moment,
I wasn't sure.
It's true. We do help a lot of kids in various ways. We have, and the numbers change depending on the programs that we offer, but we have 4 different streams of programming, and I don't think a lot of people know about that. They know about our clubs. We also have education and employment programs, we have youth housing and shelter, and we have community-based supports. And so we are helping, and we are in the community where families and youth and kids need us most. And we also are proud to say that there was a time when we were very location-based, but now it's hard to count where we are in the community because, as Matt said, you know, we're meeting kids where they need us. We're meeting families where they need us, whether that be in the coffee shop, on the streets downtown, in one of our clubs, in one of our youth shelters, that we're really trying to make sure that our presence is known and so that we can reach those kids that need us most.
You have one of the alumni beside you, and again, we've talked about how much you really appreciate the work he's doing.
Yeah.
That's pretty much common throughout any Boys and Girls Club that you will run into, that the staffing there is amazing, that the kids can go to a safe place to know that they're going to be busy for a while, and they come home and they're excited. They've had a chance to voice their opinion about something to somebody like a professional like Matt here. That says a lot. That says a lot about your organization, which has been around for quite some time.
Yes, this is our 76th year.
Man.
Yeah, it's amazing, and I don't think a lot of people know that the Boys and Girls Clubs started during the war when a lot of the dads were away and kids were, you know, their version of getting into trouble was shooting out the streetlights. But things have changed a lot since then. But like I was saying earlier, I mean, we do take great pride in the expertise that our staff can offer these kids and the things that happen in our clubs, and it's well thought out programming. It's based on not just what we know, but we're collaborating with community partners. We're collaborating with other organizations, even corporate partners who share our values and want to see a better city for our kids. And whether it's an initiative like Pink Shirt Day or something else in our community that our kids need our support, our community is remarkable in helping us do our job so that, like I said, no kid is left without opportunity.
How can people get involved with Boys and Girls Club? Can they volunteer? Donations? What sort of things?
Absolutely. We're always looking for support, as I said, so that we can do and our staff can do their work better. So we're always looking for volunteers. We're looking for corporate partners and donors. People really, because we've been around for 75 years, we're looking also for young people who can see their part in what we do and taking what we do forward into the next 75 years. We're really looking forward now. And what does that mean? Our children in our community have changed so much. I don't know about you guys, but times have changed a lot since we were kids. I'm a born and raised Calgarian, and times have changed, and we need to be responsive to that and be answering those questions that our kids have. And that's hard for us sometimes as parents, so then we have resources like Boys and Girls Clubs.
Or don't you want your girls to feel like they belong to something?
Absolutely.
That they're a part of something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? It's not, as a parent, we just don't want them to live a world of isolation. We want them to be involved. Do you feel the same way?
Absolutely, and that's why it's great that that there are support networks out there like this, so that if there are kids that are falling through the cracks or don't feel like they're a part of something, that there is somewhere that they can reach out to be involved and to feel a part of something. Because I think that's extremely important in anybody's life, is to feel like they belong and they make a difference and they matter and they're a part of something bigger than themselves. So absolutely, what the work that these guys do is fantastic.
Carolyn Luhning is the manager of communications for the Boys and Girls Club. And by the way, in a few moments, we're going to find out the money that is raised for all of these pink shirts that our panelists are wearing today, part of it does go to the Boys and Girls Club as well. Actually, all of it does.
That's right.
is that
The T-shirts that are sold through the London Drugs retailers in Calgary, all of the funds raised through that money comes back to the clubs here in Calgary for our anti-bullying programs. And we were talking before the show started, you know, London Drugs is a Canadian-owned, family-owned company. And
they're stepping up.
Yeah, and that value-based giving is so important, and those values align. And I know there's more great people out there like Shaw that are doing the same thing with their teams and really raising the awareness around the work.
Great to have you on panel this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.